Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison Cruz, and from the frozen wastes of the Kamiagata region, I'd like to welcome you back to none other than Ghost of Tsushima, where today on the channel I am joined by a dear friend and confidant by the name of Ori the Cat. He is here to oversee production for the rest of the series in an attempt to curb any distractions I may or may not have, and you know, wearing the Jogaku armor is simply but one of them. So before we get started, I do want to make note of the fact that off-screen in between recordings, I took it upon myself to return to all of these areas here where there was once a piece of the Khan armor, and I took them out mostly because they were so boring and I don't know, man. Rescuing 5 hostages in a row for the 900th time, it just didn't really make for a fun time, especially with the fact that there were decomposing whale carcasses out on the beach there. It was just like, ugh. So I did leave the last one for us to grab that final piece, and we will be showing that. But I do want to explore something over here near where I took out General Dogshin, and it just so happens to be at the base of Mount Jogaku. So I'm kind of looking forward to that because I also brought it upon myself to find a couple more fox dens in some of the earlier regions of the game. And, well, we're pretty close to leveling up our Inari's might once again, so I think it would be well worth it for us to do that. And I do believe there should be another fox den over here to sort of close us out, so yeah, don't worry, there is a rhyme and reason for everything here, so let's make our way here. And fox dens in this part of the world are a little bit hard to find, mostly because they don't glint as much as they do normally, so you're just gonna have to explore on your own. But there really aren't that many in this region. I think there are maybe 5, maybe 4, not a lot. But where are you taking me? You're taking me somewhere interesting, aren't you? I'm gonna be careful for any Mongols that try to wreck us. Now, because we're near the base of a mountain and it is understandably cold as hell, we're going to need to be careful because you can freeze to death, which is something that this game doesn't really do all that much. Yeah. We really gotta watch that prompt. So let's go over here and come on, climb up. This is actually a bit farther than I thought it was going to be. But yeah, you just got to get away from the mountain, or at least near a source of warmth. All right, let's do this. There we go. Are we almost there? Thank you. So we pay our respects once again. And my charm power has been increased. Now, the U should lead me to a pillar of honor, I hope. Can I drop down without getting hurt? Probably not. Let's try this. Stop breakdancing, Jin. I gotta get down there safely. Okay. So somewhere along here, there's one last thing I'd like to get, and here we go. Oof, very nice. Bird, where are you? I need you to lead the way. Ah, this could be bad. And you also cannot call Nobu here. So let's just, let's try to get away from the mountain for a sec. Oh, I hope this works. Thank you. You can see the screen freezing in on you. Okay. And it's not instant death, it's just a very gradual decline, and it's rough. Okay, here we go. Let's grab it and leave, because this is the Tanuki's Brush, the choice for wild and unpredictable blades. All the while I am freezing to death, so let's get out of there first and hopefully get to some warmth or something. Here we go, much better. Man, I'm landing those perfect landings like nothing. Okay, so the main reason why you would want to do that is in conjunction with the Jogaku armor, but more specifically, the Ocean's Guardian. So this is, I think, what I bought from the Black Dye Merchant, in case you were wondering why I look so frickin' badass. So you do need the Ocean's Guardian. It only costs 10 flowers, but on top of that, you will also need to wear the Crooked Kama headband. Now, it doesn't matter what mask you're wearing so long as it keeps your headband on, so we'll just go ahead and take it off for the time being. And now, last but not least, is the Tanuki's Brush. Go ahead and equip that, and you are now a certified cosplayer of ye old Well, I thought the achievement would pop, right? Uh-oh, did I mess something up? All right, already. I'm sorry. I was wrong. I concede. So as it turns out, you actually need the Sly Tanuki sword kit in order to complete your incredible Sly Cooper cosplay extravaganza, and not the Tanuki's brush like I thought we needed. So yeah, our new horse friend seems a little upset that we wasted time, but that's all right. At some other point, we will end up grabbing it. It's just a little far off from where I want to be at the moment, but at the very least, we were able to power up our Charm of Inari's might by increasing the amounts by a major number, whatever that means, as opposed to, you know, percentages and portions and dividends. I don't know, but it's nice. We're a bit stronger, and we're going to go ahead and set our sights to the northern part of Jogaku Temple because there is a storyteller that is going to give us our final mythic technique. And I don't want to put too much of a damper on things, but this is probably one of the most disappointing abilities that we get in the entire game, and once we get it, you'll see exactly what I mean by that. Not to say that it's bad by any means, just disappointing. But here in the freezing cold wastes, Yamato awaits.
火はつきそうか。
残念ながらこの濡れた薪と凍えた手では。
変わろう。これほど寒いとは。暖かいところへ行け。
そういたします。ですが今は火を囲み、この山の言い伝えをお聞きあれ。ある年に穂村天から上学の山の峰ぞ落ちけるに、由々しき者の父上学の崖を登りて穂村堤氏岩尾を見いずる。刃で穂村振らるれば、穂村は鋼包めども小野上はこともなし。暗示いだしたるその技を穂村の剣と名付けたり、岩尾のかけらを切り出して渡りたるは唐の国。これいずこより来たるかと僧侶博士に尋ねたり、旅を続けていくとせか、またも穂村の落ちぬれば、物の風民に恐るるなかれと説き聞かす。穂村の剣は天よりの授かり物と信ずれば、物の風これを隠さず望む者に伝えり。師から弟子へと伝えられ、ただ猛虎のみ技を継ぎ、対馬の民をなで切りに。されど噂の聞こえるは上岳山の頂で、穂村は待てり勇者来たらん。
お主、話の真偽を知るために山を登るのか。
滅相もない。ですが浪人に語り聞かせたところ、山に向かったようで光栄心でおらぬとよいのですが。
山が隠し持つ秘密を探ろう。
And so with that, it is nigh time for us to learn the way of the flame, but that does mean an ascension to the most rugged and damned mountain in all the land. So because we're going to be making a pretty hefty journey, I'm going to go and switch off into something a little more comfy, specifically the traveler's attire with my new lovely Tengai, which is great. I found this right outside of Jogaku Temple, and well, suffice it to say, it is a sight to behold. So I love this thing, and I'm also wearing a black Journey into the Night outfit, so went and bought that, and yeah, life will be good. At least I hope so, because I have yet to actually complete this without quote-unquote dying or succumbing to the cold. So let's go and take brief breaks at each of these fire camps that are just so pleasantly located, and we also have arrows. I think that'll help for the various wildlife that'll try to do us dirty as we make our journey. But yeah, I think as we go across, oh boy, yeah, we're gonna need to go up there. All right, this dog didn't see me, so that was good. Sorry. Probably shouldn't waste any time on getting their fur, but just keep on going. And don't let your screen freeze up. You might be in trouble. Come on. Here we go. Okay. So, some of those. Do the wolves try to follow us up here? I don't think they do. I think they just run into the rock endlessly. Which is fine by me. The less I have to worry about them, the better. Okay, so you have to do this while it's night. It'll automatically be, you know, this time of day, but finding where you need to go turns out to be a little bit tougher than you would expect it to be. So our next area is right up there, and that is actually where I got caught up for the first time because I couldn't find the damn handhold to climb up the wall. So over here, we're gonna need to use our hook to get across. And yeah, I know, I'm working on it. Let's see. It's just right here. It seems so obvious in hindsight because there's a frozen corpse at the bottom of it, you know, with their grappling hook and their ropes and whatnot, but here we go. All right, so thank you for the kunai. So I take it we need to go that way. Oh my goodness. Hello. Sorry. I do need resolve though. I really should have gotten into a fight earlier. Sorry, I'm sorry. Okay, so climb up there and you can kind of see where you need to go. They were nice enough to put white banners to indicate, you know, hey, there might be safety here. But there's also some that might not work in that way. Jesus, where do you come from, man? Oh my God, okay, this is not good. Just gonna go and do a dance with the wolves. I'm out. Oh my God, that scared the hell out of me. Oh, what do you know?
助かった。お主は無事か。心は擦り切れましたがね。険しい山であるからな。頂には何を望むのだ。答え、権力、何でもいい。火の剣ならばこの寒さもしのげましょう。そうであろう。あなたなら登りきれそうだ。どうかお達者で。
Wow, thank you for the words of wisdom there. So I'm not entirely sure, but I feel like you can go this way and make your way up. I think this is where I tried to go the first time, but I couldn't quite do it. There's another way we can go, but it's gonna be tight either way, so I'm gonna go and turn back. And what's sort of funny is if you fall too much to the frostbite, the samurai will actually despawn over here. So it's interesting. I don't know if that was supposed to happen or if he did end up trying to escape, but yeah, I'm gonna go this way because I know this is the way that I did last time. Although that probably ends up being, you know, my downfall, familiarity and whatnot. Okay, so you kind of need to like run into the dark here. Oh boy, do I just need to jump to that? Wait a minute. Oh shoot, I'm faltering. Jump. Let's go. I'm going. Don't fall, Jin. It's okay. I told you, this is like rough. See, he's gone. He's just gone now. Is he trying to make his way up? Okay, so I definitely saw like ledges to the left there, but I didn't want to jump to them because it didn't seem like I could. Jin gets a little skittish around edges, you know, 90 plus episodes of this series and you've already seen how sketchy it is to jump. But, oh, there's a thing there. Okay, I didn't even see the handhold. I didn't want to make like a leap of faith, you know, not here. I just read Into Thin Air and, you know, it's a pretty good book, but it doesn't really instill a lot of, you know, mountain climbing confidence in me. Oh boy. So we have to get over here and start a fire. man, it is a really good thing we looked up those survivor videos on YouTube before coming out here. Imagine going out in the wilderness and not knowing how to light a fire, not having your magnesium. Yeah. Well, let's hope we can find whoever wrote this, although the chances of us doing that are pretty slim. So the game gives you flaming arrows. It doesn't help if you whip it out and, you know, use it here, it won't keep you warm. Like, I mean, that's like a little candle basically. But I don't think you can light anything on fire out here. I don't think there's any pampas grass or anything, so I didn't have to do it to beat it, but it's just interesting that they'd give it to you. Almost like it's a red herring or something, so there you go. So more platforming. And I do kind of like racing against the clock. It's a little nerve-wracking. I gotta say, a little tired of all the recycled dialogue, especially. But so long as we're nice and warm and comfy next to the fallen Sherpa that came before us, let's go ahead and make our way through our final stretch. This one is a little bit on the annoying side because I think we'll probably need to use our hook a bit more, and we're going to be stretched real thin here, so there it is. Yeah. So, whoa. Jump! Come on. We can do it. Because, of course, there's a bear. Why wouldn't there be? Oh my god, why did I forget that? Okay, where do I go? Here, jump across. And don't get lost because we are here at the footsteps of the Jogaku dojo.
よくぞいらした。おつらかったでしょう。
酒井仁だ。よもやここに人がおるとは。
頂に着いたのはあなたが初。穂村の剣をお探しですかな。
猛虎が火をまとった武具を使っておるのだが。
それは我が祖先から賜った贈り物でしょう。
俺にも授けてくれ。お主の武芸の何たるか猛虎に見せつけてやる。
小石を拾った後に私と手合わせしていただきます。さすれば穂村の剣を伝授いたしましょう。
And with that, it is time for us to take the celestial rock that has been here for so many years and use it to learn the way of the flame.
あやつと剣を交えれば技を得得できる。
穂村の剣を侮ってはなりません。さあ、その石を太刀に打ちつけてください。裏切り者、その首もらう。立ちなさい。炎に身を捧げるのです。 さて、ここまでといたしましょう。
そうか。殺し合わずに済んで安心いたした。対馬にあだなす者に使うことにしよう。
無事に得得したからといって、天からの授かり物であること忘れてはなりませんぞ。
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we now have the way of the flame. Now, like I mentioned before, there is a good deal of disappointment that comes into using this ability because it is considered a ghost weapon and therefore dishonorable when used during a duel. Now, the fact that we learned about how to use this ability in the middle of a duel And the fact that we cannot use it in any duel from here on out is really what strikes me as the most disappointing aspect about this. Sure, it's extremely powerful and it does buff your katana like crazy, but it's just so annoying that the game doesn't let you use it in a duel, especially when it's been used against us. As a matter of fact, Betamaru, there is.
なぜここに道場が建てられた？
先祖代々ここで修練を積むのです。属性から離れたこの地で。
お主もか？
私はここに暮らし、教えを伝えております。いつか次のものが現れましょ
う。And that's that. So, of course, we will be able to start picking up some incendiary oil over the course of, you know, what remains of the game, which honestly isn't that much. But, yeah, still nice to have in the face of danger, and in case you need a quick buff, you can also, I think, terrify with it. So I might actually be wrong about that, but I do feel like I remember that. By the way, do you happen to have some records here by any chance, or something along those lines? Because I'd really like this firebug to get off my tail. I was real excited about the way of the flame. Wait, is it? Oh, it might be on the roof, actually. Let's have a look. Man, this is so pretty. I love standing up on top of this. So, oh, there you are. You're actually a... Hello. Let's grab it. Please and thank you. Sashimono banner. Nice. So there's a small Buddha over there, and for a solid 5 minutes I was trying to figure out how to get over there, but as it turns out, it's pretty easy. You just jump over this little ledge here, and then you can make your way up. Not a lot of important stuff here. You would think you'd get something kind of cool, but you just get some supplies and I think more oil. But you also get this incredible vantage point, which is like, oof, look at that. Look at that. Good God. Yeah, we've been making our ways quite around this place, so it's been fun. It's been a good time. So let's get out of here. Now that we have the final mythic tale, all will be well for us. We need to return to Yamato, however, and let him know of our exploits and the fact that we can actually monetize this thing pretty easily. But yeah, let's do this. I wonder, I don't think you can pray and anything would happen to these. No. I tried out the boot up there and nothing. All right, well, luckily the descent is much easier this time around. We can just go down here and we're set. Okay, so the musician is way over there. Why am I dropped off here? This is random. Oh, there you are. Okay. Well, thank you for that, I suppose. But yeah, that is it. And let's take a quick look at our techniques. I know it's probably been annoying somebody that I haven't been using these. I've been collecting them, just straight up technique points for taking over those Mongol settlements. But as you can see, there's nothing I really want here. Iron Will, sure, let's just save ourselves from defeat, because it's bound to happen, and Killer Instinct. There we go. So all of our techniques have been maxed out aside from exploration, which I have no interest in using. I do not need them. And if anything, I probably will just get the one for Fox Dens. But otherwise, yeah, Way of the Flame is now ours. Hope you're not disappointed that it's not available until this late in the game. But yeah, let's go speak to the musician and send him on his way. Life has been good. And you know what? I can appreciate all he's done for us.
命を落としかけたが、ホムラの剣得得したぞ。
火は操れるものではありません。何とぞ怨霊を焼かれませぬように。
炎に包まれるのは猛虎のみだ。
Yeah, I think you're a little out of tune there. So, Purity of War. A warrior's unswerving resolution will bring victory. Beautiful. Wonderful. By the way, yes, you can wear masks under this thing. And that looks like Ori's little face when he's like burrowing out from under a blanket. He's literally the only cat that will do that. Yeah, we got all this stuff. Cool. Okay, well, I think we're gonna go ahead and switch outfits from here because I do have a course of action that I would like to follow. And it has been a minute since we've donned the armor that once belonged to Tadaori. And I think let's take a look. So Guardian's Scowl, we just ended up getting that as a gift, but let's take a look at the Purity of War. See, that looks pretty cool. I like that a lot, but I'm not going to use it on this just for the time being because I would like some facial animations to come through here for a second. And let's go and make our way back to town and speak with Sensei Ishikawa. Now, it looks like we have a gift altar, and we can also return to the Trapper so that we can increase our capacity for oil. So I think we'll go ahead and do that too. Yeah, I'll be there in just a moment. Some slightly more pressing matters at hand. Here we go. So for 10, increase oil capacity, damn straight. And actually, I have a lot. I didn't realize I've been picking up so many of that. Okay. Well, thank you. Wow, I think the mountain just barely edged us out of completing all of our upgrades across the board here. I don't think I can do any more. That is until New Game Plus, where they're increased even further. But goodbye. Nothing. That's all right. You know what? Let's buy the waxwood. Why not? It's relatively rare. Okay. And then from here, I can't even make my way up. Okay, I do want to see what's at the gift altar. I don't think it's anything useful, but we'll have a look. I'm coming. Just give me one moment, please. Let's just see what we got, because I'm curious. It might just be stuff, or it might be Nasubaba's Wrath. Demonic visage for a fearsome warrior. Ooh, that looks pretty cool too. It's kind of along the same lines as some of our other ones that we've gotten as gifts. It's pretty similar to the Sakai mask, as a matter of fact. Well, that's cool. Alright. Well, I am wearing the dark Hunter at Dusk outfit, so going forward, I hope this works out for us, but I guess Sensei Ishikawa was the only one who would tell us whether or not it was true, so let's do it.